my name is Kathleen Jarvis, and welcome to Collaborative Learning Pedagogies. Okay, so the first activity that we're going to do today is called Find Someone Who. We've done this before. You will circulate around the room asking different classmates, so a different classmate, that's a key word, to answer the questions that are on this page. So for example, a question here says, or find someone who knows the maximum number of words that a headline should have. So that person will give you their answer, write it down on the line provided, and you find the next person. You will have 3 minutes to do this, and then you will be asked to return to your desks, okay? Room, please push in the chairs, move the backpacks under your desk so you don't trip. I think as the teacher too, I also like that I can observe my students as they work because they're doing the work. So I don't have to take a key role in terms of...
You're not teller again, you're not...
Yeah, I'm facilitating their learning in this sort of activity. In this specific clip, there's about 3 male students who, if I had given them the paper and had them do it on their own, they wouldn't have either been able to do it or they would have chosen not to do it. But because they get to interact with their peers to do it, they are doing the activity. Now you have 2 minutes to answer the remaining spaces that are on your page that your classmates were unable or didn't have enough time to provide for you. If you need to use your notes to fill it in, use your notes to fill it in. Because the students are required to fill in the blank spaces on their page themselves after the activity, they're motivated to complete the task during the 3 minutes that they were given so that they don't have to do as much work on their own when they get back to their desk. For the SPICE wrap-up, I'm going to hand this over to my colleague and friend, John.
Biggest rule, all 5 elements have to be in place. Here they are in a content scenario. Make the task clear and allot barely enough time to complete maybe half the assignment. Use a timer. Our classic caring community rules are in force. No flybys, no shadowing, and be polite. Introduce yourself, say hello, smile, eye contact, thank you, goodbye. Win-win happens because even weak students will shortly encounter students with good or better answers, which the weak students are welcome to pick up and run with. In fact, they can even share those answers when they bump into stronger students in a subsequent connection. Strong students statistically will bump into each other anyway, so it's win-win. Individual accountability to the teacher happens because, well, they're handing the work in to you, but there's student-to-student accountability happening because of that shared sense of quid pro quo. They may not know the Latin, but they know the rules. And since we don't allow enough time for the entire exercise to be done during the cooperative activity, it means I'm not doing all of your work, you're not doing all of mine, but we're all helping all of us do a little bit of our work. Equity piece here is that because there's a give and take opportunity, that's nice, everyone's included, very inclusive that way, and because of the ability of strong and weak students to intermingle and collectively help each other out, what that means is very shortly those so-called weak students may have great answers, so students learn very quickly to withhold prejudicial judgment.